Hello, my beloveds. Today is June 11th, and I declare and decree that this is the beginning of what I am calling today my Hot Mess Ministries. And a hot mess it is because this is the fourth time I have tried recording this video. And either my camera is freezing, my dog is barking, my family's coming in. Oh, it's just been a hot mess. More than anything, I want this space to be authentic. And yes, I have been imparted with the divine mind, but the ego is still here and trying to wreak havoc. I recognize it now, but it is still here and it tries to pull you back all the time. I had a dream on May 4th, that the Divine Mother was ordaining me as a minister so I could talk to people about my relationship with her. And I'd never thought of ministry ever. But it was a lovely dream. It made me feel good, and so I just decided to Google it. And wouldn't you know, $40 later, after answering a couple questions, you can become a minister. I even have this beautiful little, certificate. The day after that started what I would call my trial period. I was told that my training was over, and then came the trials where, you're tempted back into the darkness over and over. And it sucks, but it also shows you where you're still humanly attached. And I've had to go through 5 trials. The last one was yesterday, and I know now it is time to begin this ministry. I have been waiting and holding back because I don't have it all figured out right now. Not everything has been solved, not everything's been perfect, but that's not life. That is not life. There are crazy energies on the earth right now that none of us are immune to, and it's all it's for a correction. What isn't sustainable, what doesn't serve us, is being weeded out in very painful ways. But that's why we need the divine more than ever. We as humans are not going to be able to clean up this mess, so we have to invite the divine in. I am not able to clean up the mess of my life as it is right now, so I keep inviting the divine in. And these trials I've had, it's showing me where I'm humanizing the divine and trying to figure out how she's doing it and when she's going to do it. And the miracle training I had, which was wonderful, it served sort of as a distraction from my true role, which is just to be a pure conduit of divine love, because I'm learning all this stuff about miracles and wondering how she's going to do it and when she's going to do it and why hasn't she done it. A very linear, limited human view of the divine. We're not supposed to figure it out. We're not even supposed to understand it. It can be very frustrating for the human, but ultimately it's incredibly freeing, because these are just things we keep laying down on the altar to divine. Divine Mother, I surrender to you my need to understand, to figure you out, to know the timing of it and your whole layout. There's this what I want to say, scripture, quote of the divine has weapons we do not know of, and when there is no way, the divine finds a way. We're just not supposed to know. We're not supposed to figure it out, so we lay it down. I lay down my need to understand, to figure it out, and to know how it's going to come about. So we're supposed to embrace the mystery of it all, and that's what it's all about. And I know I cannot hold back on this blog any longer, because it's sort of like torturing me, not sharing the process. It's not all perfect. It's not all pretty, but it's all about the human allowing the divine to come in. And the human will struggle and resist because it doesn't understand, but we're asked to embrace the great mystery. I had to surrender my camera freezing, my family coming in, my computer problems, all to the divine. And so far it's working out. This is my 4th time. I'm going to keep it short though, just in case. This is my Hot Mess Ministries, and whether it's pretty or not, I'm going to tell you the wisdom and tell you the experiences I'm having of the divine every week, and how I'm being broken down even more and more, just to let the mystery come in, allow the restoration to happen in ways that are unexpected. Our expectations can hurt us so much. So it's just about more surrendering of it all. I'm actually making available on my website today surrender sessions for those parts of your life that you just can't quite figure out and you don't know what to do. I'm inviting the divine in, and I will do surrender sessions with you. I will put the link here in case you're interested in that. But Hot Mess Ministries, I could call this blog post "My Life is All Messed Up and Fucked Up, and Watch How the Divine Cleans It Up." But I'm just going to talk about my relationship with divine, and that's what I need to do. So welcome to the first day of Hot Mess Ministries. Today only, I will be pulling cards for the commenters from one of my new decks. We'll see which ones are calling to me. But if you comment on this, and if your life is also a hot mess, it's okay. We just have to keep surrendering, surrendering, surrendering. How we think it's supposed to look like, how we think the divine's going to work. We have to stop making the divine human and make the human more divine. So we'll talk about this more. But leave a comment and I will pull a card for you just today on June 11th, 2018. I love you.